Hello gamers, I'm here today to unveil to you the new Back to the Future Complete Adventures series that just came out on Blu-ray. The one right here is the one that I owned originally on DVD, so this is obviously the new one. I got this one because it came with everything, basically. As we can pull the slipcover around, you know, it comes with everything. So, and you know, complete animated series is the first time that they've included it with something. It also has a new bonus disc with some stuff on it, which is pretty cool. Really cool thing about the case is that you can push this little button down here in the corner. It lights up. And while it isn't as 3D as you think it would be, it's a hologram, so that's pretty cool too. Alright, so now we're going to look inside. Alright, so first I'm going to look at this. Alright, so that's where the batteries are replaced. That looks like they're fairly easy to replace, just watch type batteries. Alright, and so the first disc you come across is the animated series. Let's attempt to pull it out. It looks like it's shoved in there pretty tight. Alright, so what comes in this disc case? Alright, it's season 1 with the discs. And season 2, which is the entire animated series. Alright, so there's that. Smartly got a little pull tab on this one. Alright, so it comes with the movie 30th Anniversary Trilogy. It's got the art cover with some of the clippings on it. The only thing I see that I don't really care for is that the discs are in the cardboard. But with Blu-rays, that shouldn't be as much of an issue as it used to be with DVDs. So this is the second one. Same thing. That's the third one. Alright. And then here's the bonus disc, which that's what it comes with for the extra stuff. So it does come with new stuff, including a hoverboard commercial and a Jaws 19 commercial. That's pretty cool. Alright, so there's that. And now we're going to just have a little peek at the book it comes with. It's a visual history, it looks like, just kind of a showing and discussing concept arts. How certain things are set up. Design on the flux capacitor. Shows the first Marty McFly, which I'm guessing was somebody else. Alright. Which was somebody else, I guess. I should specify that somebody else auditioned for the role. So that's pretty much what this book is. Pictures, discussions, pretty cool. Alright. Final thing that comes in here, final two things I should say, is the digital copies of each, which you can use on iTunes or Ultraviolet. So, alright, and away the instructions remove the battery. So now I'm going to give you guys the review of the actual films, if they are better than the DVD versions, or if it is worth the upgrade. Hello all you Back to the Future fans out there, Navy Gunner 04 bringing you the review for the complete Adventures edition of the 30th anniversary of Back to the Future. I'll also be pointing out some of the differences between the older DVD set and the newer Blu-ray sets. So, let's get started, shall we? The first thing I noticed and I went through was to see what all extras were in the menus. And as far as I could tell, every single extra that was in the 2002 DVD and Blu-ray release was re-released in the discs themselves. So this is season 1, as you can see. It's got all the typical deleted scenes and facts and commentary and things like that. I think the coolest feature that I saw was the U-Control, which you could turn on trivia tracks, comparisons, setups and payoffs. And for the Back to the Future 2 disc, it is just about the same as the first one. Has the extras, has the setups, has the U-Control so you can add the trivia tracks, commentary, and many different items like that. It's the same as the 2002 Blu-ray and DVD release on this one also. If you're wondering if they just copied everything from the original releases and put them on here, just wait till the end of this review and you'll be able to see the new items. And now on to the third movie in the series. Just like the first two, everything is the same as the 2002 DVD and Blu-ray release. So the quality upgrade of these editions over my 2002 DVDs was quite a big difference. For one, it was widescreen instead of the full screen, but it was much clearer, as you can see in these side-by-side comparisons of both Back to the Future 2 and Back to the Future 3.
What the hell was that?
Taxi cab.
What do you mean a taxi cab? I thought we were flying.
Precisely.
All right, Doc, what's going on, huh? Where are we? When are we?
We're descending toward Hill Valley, California at 4:29 p.m. on Wednesday, October 21st, 2015.
2015? You mean we're in the future?
Future, Marty? What do you mean? How can we be in the future?
Jennifer, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're in a time machine.
And this is the year 2015?
October 21st, 2015.
As you can see from the last video and this video, the one on the right is not quite as crisp, not quite as bright, and not quite as dark in certain spots as the one on the left. That is due to the upgrading. While the DVD is upgraded to 1080 through the Blu-ray player, it still doesn't have the crispness of the Blu-ray. The one big difference that you can't see in these, and probably won't come through in my recordings as much, is that the sound is amazing on the Blu-ray. Much, much better than the DVD was. The DVD sounded kind of like you were in a tin can compared to the Blu-ray edition. It is amazing how they can make these movies that are 20 and 30 years old look and sound as brilliantly as they did when they were released in theaters. The 30th anniversary edition also comes with an awesome new 2015 bonus disc that includes things such as the doc talking to you about the future and why things aren't there.
Great Scott.
They also have a reasoning behind why certain things haven't been made that he explains in the videos, true to the form that he was in the movie. Now, as you can see, they use the original DeLorean in these videos. And while his hair is the same color, he's a little older than he used to be. The next cool addition on the disc was a restoration video of how the DeLorean had been dilapidated over the years and why they decided to bring it back now and completely restore it, and how it was completely restored down to the last detail with all the original stuff that they could find. The next thing they included was a 9-part retrospective documentary from 2009 called Looking Back to the Future. It is a really cool look at what actors were chosen, why they were chosen, why certain sets were chosen. The next, they have just 2 of the episodes of the animated series on the disc, probably just to get you a little hyped about it. They also added fake commercials for Jaws 19 and one for the hoverboard. Let's take a short look at some of them.
Made you afraid to go in the water. Jaws 2 made you afraid to go back in the water. Jaws 3D was a new dimension in terror. In Jaws 4: The Revenge, it was personal. Then it was just business. Then pure pleasure. Cyber Jaws made you afraid to log on. And Robo Jaws made you afraid of robotic sharks. Then Chief Brody's grandson assembled a super team of shark hunters.
Ever since skate met board, every skater lived to get air. Now, air comes standard. Introducing the hoverboard, the first ever skateboard that's always catching air. No wheels, no friction, just little air. Big air, air, and mega air. That's levitation.
Everything that I've shown you up until now is on not only the Ultimate Blu-ray edition that I have, but also comes on the normal Blu-ray edition and on the DVD edition. Obviously, the DVD edition will have a slight degrade in the quality. So other than a cool art book and a cool case, what else does this Ultimate Edition offer? Well, the biggest thing is it offers the entire animated series, which is 26 episodes, on a DVD. These have never been released before and have never been put in one of these packages before. So needless to say, this is a really cool edition and a great way to see them if you never saw them like I had. Basically, what this show is short cartoons that take us back and forward in time to show us stuff that wouldn't have been reasonable to see within the movie itself. A really cool thing about this animated series is that several people return to reprise their roles. Biff, Jennifer Parker, Claire Clayton all returned to reprise their roles. Christopher Lloyd did Emmett Brown in the live-action sections, but the only problem with this is he didn't voice the animated character. That role was taken by Dan Castellaneta. I think I pronounced that right. More formally known as Homer Simpson on The Simpsons. Now that we got all the nitty-gritty out of the way, is this version worth the upgrade? I think if you're a fan of the Back to the Future series and you only have the older versions, the new editions will be well worth it. If you're really big fans, if you're a huge fan of the series like I am, go with the complete edition. It will include everything that you've probably ever wanted and probably will ever get from this series, with the animated series, the bonus discs, the extras, the booklet that shows you every little detail, and the little flux capacitor box that it comes in. I give this a 10 out of 10. This is how movie companies should treat their fans to the anniversaries of some of the greatest movies of all times. I'd like to thank everybody who watched this, who watches my channel. If you like this video and would like to see more, give it that little thumbs up in the corner, subscribe to my channel, and put a comment down below if you'd like to see something in the future.